Talking about sport this hour, some exciting news. Now, the Stone Dominoes men's team are back. The men's team disbanded at the end of 2012, or the 2012-2013 season. They were in the North West Counties Premier Division, which is step 5 of the non-league football pyramid. So 10 years have passed. But now, the men's team are back for the 23-24 season. The men behind it, manager Lee Clarke, coaches Liam McKinney and Dunk Harrison. Today I'm chatting with manager Lee and coach Liam. Can you guys start by telling us a little bit about the history of the club?
Yeah, so they started in 1987, sort of a local thing in Stone, and it just sort of grew from there.
Wow.
They spent most of their time in the North West Counties, sort of step 5 and 6 of the non-league. Won quite a few things sort of locally. Got to the 5th round of the FA Vase, which is quite an achievement. And won a few division titles before, obviously, sadly, it ended.
And why did it end? Was it just funding, or?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it was partly due to just, obviously, you need a lot of volunteers at non-league football.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of unpaid work and a lot of hours put in. I think they just, at the end, they couldn't get the people. And it sort of fell away, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the Dominoes have continued, haven't they? And done a lot of work for kids and grassroots and that kind of stuff. They've still been about, but just without a men's team. Is that right?
Yeah. The youth team carried on throughout. Always been strong locally, even when I was playing all them years ago. It was just the men's team that unfortunately folded. Yeah.
So you're now bringing it back. How has this come about, and why are you guys the people at the helm?
To be fair, Dunk sort of brought it all together, but he's not here today. He's stuck at work.
Oh, bless him.
Obviously, he used to run a senior team, and so did Lee, and they used to compete against each other. I think they were a bit of rivals.
You were rivals come friends, is that right?
Yeah, we were. He contacted me and asked me if I would be interested, and as soon as he mentioned Stone Dominoes, it was a straight yes for me. Because for me, it's a massive football club, especially in adults football. When I was young, it was massive. For me, it's a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's a sleeping giant, and we want to wake that giant back up and put men's football back into Stone Dominoes.
So exciting. So it kind of was Dunk's initial brainchild and thought that he wanted to do, and you guys are along for the ride.
100%, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he pulled us both in.
Yeah. So what's that been like? How does that work? How do you begin to start back up a whole new team again?
It's difficult, to be honest, because obviously it's like a small business at first. Even though we've got the name of Stone Dominoes, you've still got to get that attraction from the players.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult, but it's just literally getting the name out as much as possible, telling what Stone can offer, the progression they've got. They've absolutely got the level they've got at Stone Dominoes is fantastic. The platform what they've got to progression is up there with any other team around here. So we've just got to convince them that Stone Dominoes is the right place to be. A lot of youth teams stop at under 16. They don't go no higher because it's grassroots football. It kind of stops at under 16s. We want to give them a platform where they can go from an under 18s, a development side, a reserve side, then obviously to a first team. So they've got that progression. And when they start from under 7s, they can actually go all the way through to adult football.
Amazing. It's so exciting for the team and for the area. And you guys, you've obviously said yes to Dunk's idea. Is that a passion for Stone Dominoes, the local area, football? Is it a combination of all of it?
Just a passion for football. And then, like Lee said, when the name Stone came up, and we sort of thought there's an opportunity there, that just sealed it, really.
Yeah.
It's a club you don't say no to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you love your football, it's a great platform to then go and build and develop whatever you're trying to do.
How are preparations going for the season, which, it'll be here before you know it?
It's not far away. It's about 6-7 weeks away now, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 just as the first game. So obviously we're pulling the squad together. We've got some really, really good lads involved. We've got some young lads who are full of energy and ambition, and some older heads who are going to let them do the running for them. So just fine-tuning the squad now. July we'll start pre-season games and friendlies. See how good we are, see how we do. And then there's all the stuff in the background, sort of getting sponsors involved, which is massive. We've had 1 or 2 already contribute, which is absolutely amazing. And we just need to get more in to help fund it. That's a big part of it.
Definitely. What are the biggest challenges then? Is it players? Is it sponsorship?
It's a bit of everything, isn't it, to be honest? It's like a family. The more you've got helping you out, the easier it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to get as many people down there as possible to get back into Stone Dominoes and get the team back where they should be.
Yeah.
As well, you're convincing players to come to essentially a new project.
Yeah.
Like what Lee said, if it was a business and he said, come to my business, it hasn't started yet, but it's going to be huge. It's a tough sell, isn't it? But hopefully the name can do that and help us get those people on board.
That was Lee Clarke and Liam McKinney, some of the people behind the new men's team starting back up after 10 years at Stone Dominoes Football Club. They've got huge ambitions. I'm really excited for them, and I'm going to watch in keen interest to see how they get on. They've actually just announced an old boys game on Friday the 28th of July, so it's the new men's team are going to take on the Stone Dominoes old boys, who'll be full of sort of ex-players and managers, and they told me they've got loads of people getting involved in that, which is really exciting. If you want to find out more, you can look them up on Facebook. It's Stone Dominoes FC 1987.